Puebloans for Energizing Our Community has land under contract to create the Colorado Clean Energy Park. The park will be approximately 24,000 acres, which is about 7 square miles. This map shows the proposed location for the Colorado Clean Energy Park, south of Avondale, south of Boone, and south of Highway 50, about 25 miles east of Highway 25. There are 3 sources of water, each sufficient to meet the needs of the energy park, available at the proposed location. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission requires 3 sources of water for redundancy purposes. Well, how will this come about? If we, the community, support creating an energy park, the project will be offered to the highest qualified bidder who demonstrates an ability to close the purchase of the land and water, which will cost about $35 million, an ability to finance the construction of a $5.5+ billion improvement, plans to incorporate significant solar, wind, or other renewable energy on the site, an agreement to pay Davis-Bacon wages for construction of the nuclear power plant, plans to set aside a certain amount of energy generated for sale to Pueblo County power distributors, a commitment to use local subcontractors whenever possible, and an ability to comply with the licensing process of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. How long will it take? Well, once the land is permitted and a developer is determined, 1 to 2 years for the developer to study the land and water to determine its suitability, 3 to 4 years to complete the process of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission application, and during that time there will be numerous public hearings, so people will have a chance to express themselves about it, and 4 to 5 years of construction time to build the plant. Could be as long as 11 years. Things are being done today, though, that are trying to shorten that time period. The electricity produced from this nuclear power plant would supply the total electric needs for 750,000 homes. That's greater than the population of Denver County. But what will it do for Pueblo County and for our community? It'd bring 2,500 construction jobs during a 4 to 5 year period for just the nuclear power plant. It'd bring 400 to 700 permanent jobs for just the nuclear power plant, paying an average of 36% higher wages than the average wage in Pueblo County for a 40 to 60 year period. And these jobs can't be moved outside the community. Once built, the nuclear power plant and all of the services that support it stay in Pueblo County. It'll bring a $5.5+ billion improvement into Pueblo County, generating significant sales, use, and property taxation. Let's say that plant was assessed by the property tax assessor at $3 billion. That would generate an additional $27 million in property tax for the county alone, and that's based on the 2009 mill levy. It would also bring $31 million for District 70. Well, how do you generate community support? Let's take just a little bit of the annual profit from the nuclear power plant developer and give it back to the community, to 12 separate interest groups. If you took as little as 1/10 of a cent per kilowatt hour of energy generated, it could provide each of 12 interest groups a minimum of $1 million a year. $1 million a year. What are these 12 interest groups? They've already been created. The first interest group is the police and sheriff departments that'll share that money. The second one, hospitals in Pueblo County will share that money. CSU Pueblo and Pueblo Community College will share that money. Fire departments and districts in Pueblo County, they too will be a separate interest group. Renewable energy projects in Pueblo County will be an interest group. Parks and recreational capital projects in Pueblo County will be an interest group. PEDCO and Action 22 will be an interest group. School District 60 will be an interest group. And you'll note I've omitted School District 70 because they're going to receive $31 million in property taxes. All youth organizations in Pueblo County will have an opportunity to participate in that $1 million a year. All cultural activities in Pueblo County will also have an opportunity to participate in that $1 million a year of revenue. And all senior citizen organizations in the county will have an opportunity to participate in receiving that money. And the 12th interest group is the Pueblo City County Health Department. All 12 of these interest groups will benefit for the entire production life of the nuclear power plant, estimated to be 40 to 60 years.